Well, it's been an interesting day to say the least. And here's the blurb that I wrote this morning after a conversation with a gentleman who's been doing research for, I think he said 40 years, either 30 or 40 years, but he's been doing research for a long time. And the title that I wrote down this morning and gave to this video is The United States of North America. This may turn out to be a week of new information for me and likely for many others. Tomorrow I have a talk tentatively scheduled with a Native American. Today I had a long conversation with another Native living in America. He filled me in on many things I did not know, including information on this website. And I provide the link to that website. Wow, it may surprise a lot of people to realize that the conspiracy is even greater than we might have thought. I invite you to check out that website as I am doing. There's a lot there, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. We have been deceived all of our lives, and very few of us figured it out. Let the lights come on. Yeah, I've been reading or having read. I have a program that actually reads things to me, so I don't have to sit at the computer. I can highlight everything and say, read this to me, and I can lay down and listen. And I've just been watching a 3-hour video, and I'm about 2 hours into it, called Cameron Fail a Faily interview 3, ISIS events to come, Planet X. And as I said, it's about a 3-hour video, and I'm 2/3 of the way through it. And I wanted to get the video recorded. I had to stop because I'm running out of time. But it's been a day of intense research into things that I didn't know anything about, including this United States of North America. Now, as I listened to this guy, who was supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, one of the key players in this United States of North America, he's actually, I'm pretty sure, from Iran, which it means not Native American at all, which sort of throws me for a little bit of a loop. But this whole United States of North America thing, it traces it back to saying that the Muslims are actually somehow connected to the original Native Americans, which we know as American Indians, but of course they really weren't Indians. That was a misnomer from the very beginning. That was a Western title given to the native peoples that were in America when the Europeans came here and invaded and did the greatest mass murders and stuff like that in the 17th, 18th centuries in the United States, what we know as the United States now. So I'm probably going to be a little bit discombobulated here, because listening to this 2 hours out of 3 of this interview and realizing that this individual is not Native American, which I was under the impression he was until I actually am listening to the thing, because I've looked at some of their stuff on that USNA, United States of North America, gov.wix.com /USNA. That's the website, by the way. I just gave it to you, but it's also going to be in the blurb. The reading part of it, I liked a lot. This interview is, he comes across to me, and this is an interview with on Project Camelot, and I guess it's one of a few interviews that have been on Project Camelot with the same individual. But I haven't, in my mind, pieced together how it fits with America and Native Americans, and how it connects to the Middle East and to the rest of the world. I mean, it's, to me, I thought I had some answers when I wrote that blurb that I was going to be able to share, but instead of gaining clarity, I've gained confusion throughout the day by learning. And again, I forgot to look at the time when I started this. Darn it, I hate it when I do that. I keep forgetting that it doesn't have the time on Zoom like it does on the other program that I used to use to record my videos. So I have no idea how long. It's probably going to be a short video because, as I said, I'm a bit confused from where I thought I was going to go with this. It's not what I thought. So I'm inviting you to investigate and to read things on this. But again, if you go to the video, it might present something that certainly isn't clear. It isn't clear to me, so I don't know if it's going to, how many other people it's going to be clear to. But the gentleman that I talked to early this morning at length for probably at least the better part of an hour, if not an hour, he was quite interesting. An older gentleman. He's facing some health challenges. He lives in the United States. You know, he was very fascinating to listen to. And I mean, I wouldn't normally have a conversation that long with somebody that I'd never had met before and didn't know him at all. He happened to catch one of my earlier videos and contacted me. Not my current videos. This was one from a year or two ago, at least a year or two ago. So anyway, I'm inviting you to go to that website and to look and see. I thought this was going to be a solution to the criminal government, but listening to the video that I mentioned, it sounds like this guy, he knows too much about how things work. He must be, to me, he must be involved somehow. I mean, how does he know all this stuff? He's talking with a voice of authority, like he really knows what he's talking about. And it's interesting. I got to say, it's interesting. But I don't know how to put it together with what I envision happening for humanity and for the rest of mankind. So anyway, that's my discombobulated video for today. And I'm hoping to have that talk tomorrow, although I have not heard from him. He was going to be getting his new computer today, and so that he would be able to record tomorrow, but I don't know if he's going to have everything ready to go, and it might have to wait another day. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from him yet today, and I'll be contacting him very shortly after I finish all this. So thank you for listening, and namaste.